Assalamu alaikum viewers. Uh, I know you will be enjoying Muhammad Ali Jinnah's beautiful events full of talent and genius and his personality traits that are being shown through these events. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, happy birthday to Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Yeah, it's 25th December. Yes, I will continue my relating events. Once, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, mostly speeches were in English language. He always speak in English language, and even the general speeches in the general possessions, he always speak English. And people listened him very, very enthusiastically, and they keep silence when Muhammad Ali Jinnah was speaking. There was a time one speech was going on, and everyone was very much silent and listening very carefully Muhammad Ali Jinnah. But every sentence, every word was in English. So there was pin drop silence in that procession, and Muhammad Ali Jinnah was speaking in English. There was an old man sitting. He was also listening very attentively, very tentatively. There was a young man sitting beside that old man. He said, "Babaji, hey old man, are you getting what he's saying?" The old man said, "Boy, I don't know, I am not getting what he's saying, but I know that what he will be saying will be true." This is the trust. This is the charismatic leadership, that people trust him so much that they do not getting it what he's saying, but they know that whatever he will be saying will be true. Today, we understand, our leaders speak in our native languages. We know what they are saying, but we are getting what is what and who is who. So next beautiful event, there was a personality, Yahya Bakhtiar, who was very close friend of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Once he came with a camera to see Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He wanted to get some pictures for print media for Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and pictures to be sent to print media. So when he entered at the residence of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he heard that he is in study room. He went in the study room. He saw Muhammad Ali Jinnah was reading a book, Ahadith-e-Mubarakah, sayings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was reading the book of Ahadith-e-Mubarakah. Now Yahya Bakhtiar have to take the pictures, so he was standing there and he thought that why should not I take the picture of Muhammad Ali Jinnah with this book, along with this book, so that the people who have this in their minds that Muhammad Ali Jinnah is English, he speaks English, he likes English food, his whole style is English, so he doesn't have any connection with the religion and this and that, and these beautiful sacred books and something like that. So why should not I take picture Muhammad Ali Jinnah's picture in the way that this book should also be the part of the picture, so people should know that Muhammad Ali Jinnah also read these books, Ahadith-e-Mubarakah. Yahya Bakhtiar was thinking in his brain. Muhammad Ali Jinnah captured what he was thinking. Muhammad Ali Jinnah took the book and placed it away from him, turned towards Yahya and said, "Yahya Bakhtiar, I do not want to make this sacred book. I do not want to use this sacred book for my fame." So you see, viewers, how beautiful that leader was, that he has become political national leader. He has become Bani-e-Pakistan. He was the founder of Pakistan. Even then, he thought it immoral and un-Islamic to use such sacred books for his fame, for building his fame and honor. So this was your Qaid. This was your Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Another beautiful event, there was a farmer who came from India, and when he came back, migrated to Pakistan. He was very worried. He doesn't have any land to cultivate, to get some food for his family. But he saw that there was the people went to the people go to the land department. They get the land and start cultivation. So he thought I should also visit land department. He went to the land department and said, give me land. I want to cultivate here. I migrated from India, and I want to have some land to cultivate to get food for my family. The land department said, did you have any land in India? He said no. Then land department said, there is a policy that only those will get the land that have land in India. You do not have land in India. How you can get this here from? So this is not our policy. If you want to get it, come on, tell a lie that you had there. He said, no, I will not tell a lie, and come out. When he come out of that land department, he was very worried. One man asked him to meet Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He is the only person who will listen you and who can solve your problem. Then he learned that Muhammad Ali Jinnah is in Karachi and the farmer was in Jallianwala. And farmer name was Lal Deen, that famous event Lal Deen, Jallianwala ka Lal Deen. Lal Deen heard that he is in Karachi. So Lal Deen was so simple. He was no money in his pocket. He started his journey on foot. Wherever night came, he slept. Where someone gave food, he ate food. And in that way, after 1 month, he reached Karachi. When he reached Karachi, he was standing outside Governor General house because Muhammad Ali Jinnah was Governor General. He was very worried, and because no one allowed him to enter and see Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was so far from him, even he was in Karachi, even then Muhammad Ali Jinnah was so far from him as he was in Jallianwala. So he was very worried. Someone suggested him that give a telegram to Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Although he is very ill, but even then he takes all his mails himself, so he will call you. Lal Deen did this, and he sent telegram to Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Muhammad Ali Jinnah very next day called Lal Deen. Now Lal Deen is sitting in Governor General's house drawing room. After a while, Muhammad Ali Jinnah came in and said, yes, Lal Deen, how do you come here? Why do you come here? What's the reason? Why do you want to see me? Well, Lal Deen said, Sarkar, His Majesty, Sarkar, kindly, I need a land. I have to cultivate for my family to get some food. The same question which was asked by the land department, Governor General of Pakistan asked the same question to Lal Deen. Lal Deen, did you have any land in India? He said, no, sir. Then Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, how you can get this here? Because this is a policy. You cannot get if you do not have over there. So Lal Deen, then Muhammad Ali Jinnah said, okay, if you want to get it, come on, tell a lie that you had over there. He said, if I had to tell a lie, there was no need to come to Karachi. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was very happy to hear his reply, and he immediately called land department, and certain piece of land was allocated to Lal Deen with the orders of Governor General. One ticket for train for Lal Deen was also purchased. He was taken to the railway station by Governor General's house, a car, and then Jallianwala ka Lal Deen came back to land department in Jallianwala. He showed the paper to the department, and they gave him the land which was allocated by Governor General of Pakistan. But viewers, he was very happy. But after the death of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, after a few months, death of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, land department took back the land from the Lal Deen. It is a very sad act because Muhammad Ali Jinnah did not have given this land to his own relative. He has given this land to an honest man, a true man. So, decision is up to you. The other thing is, there was once, Mahatma Gandhi all the time he wrapped one sheet around his body. Once he came to see Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he had oil on his whole body, like massage. He has done massage like on his own body, whole body with oil, and came to see Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Gandhi was sitting in the drawing room. Muhammad Ali Jinnah came in. He was wearing a very beautiful off-white silk shalwar kameez, very beautiful street trend, very beautiful wearing and very neat, having beautiful personality. Muhammad Ali Jinnah came in with that beautiful dress. As Gandhi saw Muhammad Ali Jinnah entering in the drawing room, Gandhi stood up and with his two arms warmly embraced the Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Now you can imagine what happened when Gandhi took back himself. Muhammad Ali Jinnah saw that whole Gandhi was drawing as printed on his dress. He took Gandhi, he saw Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, and then he saw his dress. He went back, came again with new dress, sat with the Gandhi and started conversation. Muhammad Ali Jinnah's beautiful personality, beautiful leader, wonderful leader who never liked to be praised. He never liked to show any kind of weaknesses. Who never liked to show any kind of religious biasedness. He was the person to be loved by everyone, and this is the personality who gave us this Pakistan. It's our responsibility now to be the strength of Pakistan Army, who is losing lives on daily basis on line of controls. We should take care of our Pakistan. We should strengthen the hands of our Pakistan Army, because this is the land which we get with these beautiful leaders, talent and genius and hard work, and the prayers of our ancestors. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.